Have you set any expectations for yourself as far as what you'd be happy with or disappointed in, and where you expect yourself to be, at least to start with?
It's always tough, especially this first race. Everybody's looking to see who's gonna be the fastest and what's gonna happen. So it's definitely tough, and I just want to get out there and I would hope to shoot for obviously on the box, but depending on the start, and just get out there and do my 20 laps, and if I end up on the box, that's good, and top 5, I'm happy with that too. I just need to do my own 20 laps, especially for the first round. It's so much hype and this and that, and once we get into a few rounds, everything's calmed down, and then it's really just racing.
Or where do you think you rank? Because we've seen some high-profile rookies come in, and it makes an impact how much pressure is put on them. Where do you think you feel as far as people expecting things from you?
As of right now, it's not too bad, but as soon as I wake up tomorrow morning and you start driving here, it's definitely gonna be different. And after practice, and coming up to the open ceremonies and all that. But I definitely think I have a little bit of pressure on me. But I think obviously most of it's probably I put it on myself.
Are things together? Are you ready now to go racing?
Yeah, they're definitely together. It's been a nice off season for me. It's been long, and it increases the hunger when you get to A1. It's nice to be here. It's kind of I'm at an anxious stage. Get through the day and learn the track a little bit. Our small little riding session we got this evening, and then go to battle. It was a optimistic year last year, and following the 07 season, what wasn't so well. So it filled me with ambition for things to come, and kind of get the old off. Everybody thinks I'm the old guy, but trying to use the all of it to my advantage, and really use what I've learned, and try to come with my A game.
Is this competition or war for you, a veteran in Supercross?
Well, every race is war. I mean, it's inevitable, and I don't want to blow it out of proportion, but I'm not going to downplay it either. It's a lot with today's Supercross and the change that's been through over the last decade. There's more riding on the 09 season than the 08, and so on and so forth. So I think that the guys that want to win now are as hungry as ever, and I feel like I'm one of those guys, and it's going to be tough. You got to go in there knowing that, and I've seen some guys do some things that really proved how bad they wanted it, and it's stuff that would shock you, but it's going to happen, and you just got to be ready for it, and to be able to overcome it and still get through your 20 laps.
All right, James, I'm going to get on you a little bit here. Last year we had you in this press conference. You said you were ready to go, you were 100%, but that wasn't exactly the case, and you did your best to hide it, but it didn't last very long. Are you ready to go this year? Are you telling the truth?
Yeah. Sorry I had to lie to you guys last year. I had to keep it keeping on the routes. Yeah, this off season's been really good. We had 2 races on the Yamaha, U.S. Open and Bercy, and was lucky enough to win both of those, and I feel good. We got the first time to ride and dance the gear and stuff the gear yesterday actually, and everything's going according to plan. So we'll see what happens.
You haven't ridden for another motorcycle manufacturer in a long time, since like the 50 days. What was that like? Was it exciting?
Yeah, no, switching to Yamaha, Samuel Yamaha has actually been, for me, it's been a good change. It's something that's a little spiced up, and everything's been going according to plan. Larry Brooks and the guys have been working really hard and making me really comfortable. And to be honest, the change was actually pretty easy. The few days we had before the U.S. Open, everything went good, and then we had a few months now to actually prepare, and just kind of been riding back at my house a lot. And like I said, having a couple of races on that helps a lot, and so hopefully we'll see what happens.
Is this battle or war when you get out there, or competition when you get out there tomorrow night?
Well, I think when you got the 4 top best Supercross riders in the world, I think everybody says it's the perfect storm, and I think if you're on the outside looking in, it is war and it is battle, but in my camp, I don't see it as that way. I see it as we have to focus on what we need to do, and if it does happen, if it does become a war, whatever, let that be. But I'm not going out there tomorrow night thinking that there's anything I need to do different that I haven't been doing the last few months. And when I prepare at my house, I prepare as best as I can. I train as hard as I can, and I have that motivation, that inner motivation myself, to where I don't have to look for something to motivate me. I have it already.
So please join me in congratulating the 2008 Monster Energy AMA Supercross FIM World Champion, Chad Reed.
James, where does that inner motivation come from, and is that motivation still going this year?
I mean, for sure. I'm real excited to be starting a new season. Since May, it feels like it's been forever. And these last few weeks have just been slowly ticking by, and I'm like, just let's go get this thing underway and have some fun. It's, I feel like I'm real motivated. I got to spend a lot of time at home in Australia this year, and it's always nice to get back and, see the family and actually do some racing down there. So, it's a new challenge, and I'm ready.
We've seen video of you and Ricky Carmichael, Dyson, and testing together. How much has that helped you, and what is that like coming and going back, racing back with RC back in the day?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I spent 2 months in Oz, and it was funny. I really was excited to come back to the U.S., and the lay of life down there is a hell of a lot different than what it used to be. You get bored. The life's so slow, and I like to go to the bust of everyday lifestyle here in the U.S. So it was fun to get back and jump right back into testing, and Ricky was there, and the whole team, everyone but Alessi and Burner. So getting out there and riding with Ricky was awesome. Just not to have that. You want to beat him, but I still wanted to beat him, I'm not going to lie. But especially on my own track. But it was fun. It was good. He helped a lot of things, that I felt that he was really, really good at, and I always wanted to be better than him at. He helped on those things. So I'm excited. You take it all in, and to have a guy like that in your corner is a good thing.
Which Chad Reed are we going to see this year? The one that was going for consistency, or the one that last year said second place sucks and you're tired of that and you want to just win a lot of races?
I still want to come in. I want to win races. It's not going to cut it, just trying to sit back and enjoy the ride. You got to get out there and make things happen. And, like I said, I've had an awesome off season. I'm excited. And you gotta win the battles along the way to win the war. So, last year I learned a lot. I made a lot of mistakes, during the year, and from that I learned, and you just try to make the changes year in, year out to be better.